Greetings, I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today we'll be watching episode 2 of Fate Strange Fake. Alright, last time we watched the pilot movie, which was about an hour long, episode 1. Now these reasons we did that, the pilot came out 2023. It was actually one of the first things I ever streamed on this channel. So this series has been with the channel since day one. I mean, literal day one. This series has been around with the channel. And the episode 1 came out in 2024, I believe. So that one is also pretty old. So 3 years old, 2 years old. Been a bit since I watched it, though. I figured I'd rewatch them, refresh my memory. I'm glad I did. Second watch through was very good, very insightful. Caught some new details on there. So this is episode 2. This just aired January 2026. That is when this came out. So we finally are gonna get the full series on this. I hope this is like a full core, like multiple core series. As typically Fate series are about 24 episodes per season. Hopefully this is also 24. Because Fate Zero, Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Apocrypha were all 24. Now Fate Extra was like 11 plus a couple movies. Fate L'Oreal Beloy was only 13, but that one was a side series. And I know Fate Grand Order was like 16 or so. That was weird though. The Fate Grand Order series is kind of abnormal. So hopefully this will be, so this is season 3 of Fate, right? This is Fate Zero, Fate Unlimited Blade Works, now Fate Strange Fake, same universe, same timeline, main timeline. So hopefully this will be 24 episodes minimum, and hopefully over 2 cores. Now if they have to take a break between the cores, I understand. But hopefully they don't. Hopefully we get all this all the way. I'm gonna do hopefully it's 24 episodes, and I'll try and get to this week thing. Now, King has said he's back online, so I'm only going to do episode 2. I'll do episode 3 and 4 next week sometime, whenever I'm free, and then to catch up. But I'm only going to do episode 2 for right now. Finally get to one of the new ones, and then we'll play Mycopunk with King, because I've been wanting to play Mycopunk with King for a while. It's just, he's been having migraines, or I've been busy, blah, 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 so just handling it. So hey, and thanks to Electro Monster and Pump, different model and voice, so confused. Oh, so this is Dominic. Oh, right, yeah, you're not familiar with my thing. So I am a brain in a robot body. So because I'm just a brain in a robot body, I can have different bodies if I want to. So this is Dominic. This is based on my original. So this is Dominic Bytes. This is my very first one, so this is my first model ever, Dominic. As you get really cold, this one was by Spectral Bytes. Sadly, she no longer does art. Spectral Bytes drew this for me. She also designed Mama Lulu's model that I really liked, so I really like her art style, but she doesn't do art anymore. So this is all she ever made. So this and Mama Lulu's model are the only 2 she ever made, and then she got busy with real life and doesn't do art anymore. So I wanted to obviously get more than just this. So this is Dominic 2.0, and I'll simplify the design a little bit. Made it a little more Alistair-like as well, with the demons and stuff. So this is Dominic 2.0. And yes, he uses a masculine voice, because this is more mask looking. Although technically, Dominic is they them. This is a they them, because there's a blank. This robot body has no genitals. So when I'm using this model, it's because I'm not really like doing sexy times, basically, if that makes sense. Like this is the one for like, hey, I'm here. So when I'm not worried, no, it's fine. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. No, you didn't do anything wrong like once. I'm not offended. Want to be clear? I'm not offended. I'm just explaining. If you're new, I understand that. So I'm giving you some lore. So, yeah, don't worry. It is, I should have such. It is extremely hard to offend me. It takes a lot to offend me. There have been people who've succeeded in offending me, but it takes a lot. Like, you have to go out of your way to treat me badly or insult me. Like, there are slights. So, for example, like, if I give you a gift and I emphasize that it's super important, and you turn around and throw it in the trash, yeah, that's gonna piss me off. Because that's gonna be like, okay, yeah, you clearly don't value me, so that's a big insult. And not only that, you insult me, you also insult them. Well, anyway, there was a thing about that. But that's okay. That person have no ties to them, and they've since isolated themselves from others too. Just, yeah, guess what? Being mentally unstable doesn't make you a good companion or make you a good friend. So there you go. But anyway, they have their own issues to deal with. But anyway, there are ways to offend me, but don't worry, asking me questions is not one of them. While I have like the whole, queer and gender identity thing going, I work hard not to take it too seriously. Because people who take it too seriously are cringe. That's very cringe. If you make your orientation or your identity like who you are, like the sum of who you are, I don't know, it's very limiting. They do more than just that. So anyway, that's my stance on it. So anyway, so there's a Dominic 2.0. And then of course you have Fembytes. So this is Femboy Bytes. So this is actually the third model. This is actually the newer one. So Femboy Bytes. I like Femboy Bytes because Femboy High. This so cute, so hot. Like this is a wood for me. Like I am strongly attracted. Now, whereas Dominic is asexual, represents my lack of libido side. This one represents it when I do get horny. So Fembytes is canonically diphallic. So he's brought me two of them. Dominant femboy type with sharp teeth. Yeah, you are in danger. If you catch his eye, you are in danger. It's his gonna top people. No worries. And then of course there's the one everybody likes, Dominique. Dominique with a TUE ending. So Dominique. This is the one everyone likes. Use the second model, actually. So Dominic was first, then Dominique, then Fembytes, then Dominic 2.0. That's the sequence there. So this is actually my second one. And oddly enough, she's the one you named Live 2D. Because Ginger wanted to, so this one's by Ginger. So Dominic 2.0 and Dominique here are by Ginger. And the Live 2D will be Ginger. Fembytes is by Chaku, different artist. As well as in yes. This is the one everyone likes. Everyone likes Dominique. It was funny too. The boobs were intended as like a parody or satire. But it turned out, nope, there's actually a lot of streamers with boobs this big or bigger, which is actually hilarious to me. I love a good set of tatas. So, and yeah. But yes, Dominique is part fetish fuel, part satire, basically. So, but yeah, there's also different voices. So, anyway, let me go back to, there we go. So the deeper masculine voice, I use this for Dominic 2.0. For Byte Club Cinema, that's this model's thing. So each of these are different robot bodies that I put my brain into. Although Dominique, more canonically, I remote control her. So I don't put my brain into her body, I remote control her. So she is more of a puppet than a shell for my brain. So this one and Fembytes actually have my brain in them. I swap between them. Dominique I remote control against her will. Because that's hot. Yeah, the Live 2D should be fun. Okay, there you go. So that's a bit of lore for you, Electro Monster. There you go. Yeah, I don't mind explaining things. So it's actually fun when somebody asks or they get confused. It's like, oh, hey, I can feel some of my lore. So I have it, I just don't bother to explain it all that. Dominique will also, the Dominic Live 2D is who I'm going to use probably for short form scripted as well. Because if y'all like looking at her boobs bouncing, I might as well use her in video. I think she'll be more popular. I get it. He is hot, so I get it. Now, to be oddly enough, as much as I like Dominique and, slap on and all that, Fembytes, I actually lean more towards preferring Fembytes than I do Dominique. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But that's just how I'm turning out these days. But then Fembytes is very, very fun. King, he's working on a 3D model for Fembytes. So, Dominic 2.0 here will remain a PNG, probably indefinitely. Then Fembytes is going to get a 3D model, and then Dominic will get a Live 2D. So 3D, Live 2D, PNG. There we go. Now differentiate the three bodies. So you could say it's a 3-body problem. And that was terrible. Alright, so Face Tree Freak, episode 2. I haven't seen this one yet. So this is going to be... Oops. So, yeah, I wasn't supposed to play the sponsor thing again. That was my bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, I usually play that after I come back for a long period. There we go. Alright, so anyway. Alright, so yeah, I had the wrong transition up. My bad. Alright, so Fate Strange Freak episode 2. So, mask or video because copyright. If you're listening live, you get to hear the audio. Otherwise, no, because copyright. Let's see. Sci-Fi was wrong, and there's a timer. I'll remember to turn it on this time. That way you can follow along. So support the original release as you can. Support the Fate franchise. You know, it's a good franchise. I really like the Fate franchise. It's really well done. And a lot of thought put into it. The magic system, they have Fate Grand Order, despite being a gotcha. The magic system port is actually based on the core Fate series. So it has extremely in-depth and extremely well thought out. It's one of the more complex and well implemented magic systems of any anime. Period. It's really neat. Okay, so this is Fate Strange Freak episode 2. It's starting episode in 3, 2, 1, no. If you need a name, call me Saber. My name is Saber. He's under arrest. This guy's King Arthur, right? He swears to Arthur, so... Oh, he's not Arthur then. So I don't think he is Arthur. I think he aspires to be Arthur. Ooh. Yeah, hypnosis, okay. Okay, skilled mage. Right. That as we know, Einsburn, yes, Einsburn, Preptor, and Centurion. Oh. Oh, they 307 when they're a homunculi. Oh, geez, okay. Yes, the Iverns are... Oh, okay. Yes, the Iverns are basically just like, hey, we're here. How dare you start a Grail War without us? Because, yeah, the Iceberg really wanted Grails, so... I'm not gonna have it. I'm not going to have... Okay, so this is maybe Las Vegas thing. Okay, or an offshoot. So this is Nevada. This is probably set in Nevada. Oh my god, Gil is in the casino. Really? Oh, wait, we get the proper opening. Alright. Oh, and hey, Bob Pay Electro. Oh, let's see for a Spear. The scene is hilarious, yeah. Yeah, so Gil and Castor beating you casino. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, this is Man with a Mission, alright. I like Man with a Mission. They had a good Demon Slayer opening too. Yeah, we have this Jester, and we still don't know what's going on with Jester either. He doesn't have controlled assassin. Oh yeah, actually this sounds like, to a degree, this sounds like solo leveling, the opening. But, you know, it's good. I mean that as a compliment. I like the solo leveling opening, to be clear. Okay, Princess and someone else, huh? Oh, Trey, he's got like the best stick. And he's got his thing is like, I have the best stick ever, all of the time. What the heck? Okay, who are all these? Wait a minute. Alright, so L'Oreal, the voice of the opening, so he's gonna be irregular here. Okay, so there's a lot more to this than we've seen. Alright, I've been avoiding spoilers, by the way. I avoid spoilers where possible for stuff like this. So I don't know what's going on. So, and also no spoilers, please. Ha. Basically teaching her pride. Now, we saw a similar thing, so Gil here is back to form. Gil teaches his user how to be befitting of him when he finds you worthy. Like, you have potential, so I will teach you. He doesn't bother teaching you if he thinks you're scum. Gray's own world, yes. Yeah, like a marble reality, a reality marble. A challenge to take in the sights. Yeah, he wants her, yeah, he wants her to enjoy herself. He wants to see her learn and to experience things for the first time. Oh. Right, he also wants her to have her own path. Because that's part of the fun for him, is he doesn't want her to just, like, over-rely. He wants her to find her own path, because that's what he enjoys. He enjoys seeing his master determine the fate. That's why he loved Alexander. Like, he really liked Alexander, because Alexander confronted him with full force. And Alexander did the same thing for Waver Velvet, Lord Elroy. Alexander taught him how to be a better person. Yes, to wield me is to know thyself. Yeah, if Gilgamesh fought in Record of Ragnarok, yeah, the gods would be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, and now we see the priest. Oh boy. So this is gonna rip. So one of the best scenes of Fate Zero was Alexander the Great, Gilgamesh, and King Arthur sharing a drink. So, yeah, so looks like the casino here is gonna be the cinema setup. You're no ordinary mongrel. You're like a church. Right, he's the supervisor, so Gil's familiar with that. Yeah, Gil's familiar with the supervisor roles. That's why he's like, okay, I have a threat. Just hear that. Right, get my food. Okay, sounds season. Oh. You killed a man? I didn't kill him. Yeah, they think he killed a man, so it makes sense of it. I'm gonna show you a magic trick. Alright. Oh, okay, right. He's a servant. Servants can just be like, I'm just gonna disappear. Yeah, servants can simply, discorporate. They can turn into spirit form, basically. Right, but he chose not to run, does that be disrespectful? He's a lawful good servant. I'll disappear with the dawn. I'll be released till dawn that I'm gonna get out of here. So, you know. I'll help you so you're not penalized. Yeah, this guy, he's such a good Nick that he's like, I'm lying, that's beneath me. That's the spell I'm making forget. You administer amnesias. Well, like the US government essentially working as like the foundation, like the SCP Foundation. They're like, oh, we need to keep this concealed. Yeah. Yeah, she's now a lot rougher though. Whoa, what is that? Yeah, so there's some kind of curse attached to her. We know that one of the iceberg homunculi is in the city. Boy, very true. Like one of the world, better you're knocking. I'm checking on you because you're my master. Yeah, she's refusing to accept the covenant for now. Right. So as we see, yeah, he is a spirit servant right now without a master, technically. So he's not feeding off her mana, he's doing his own. But he just has enough, he doesn't need a master right away. Irregular with you. Okay. Do you share the same fate? Oh, okay, he is linked to her. Also, oh boy, she's got way more command spells than you're supposed to have. Okay. So he is feeding off her magical energy. She just doesn't want to be a servant. Or a master. I'll serve you. You're not my master, so I'm just going to do what I want, which is to help you. They're gonna come for you. I mean, he's not wrong, and she knows it. Yeah, you're a target whether you want to be or not. You may not care about the game, but the game cares about you. I do like this kind of dynamic where he's like super enthusiastic and stuff, and she's like, oh god, I love the expressions on this. I'll tell you my true name later, right? I think he's Richard the Lionheart. That's my guess. Based on the lion roar when he unleashed Excalibur, that would make sense. Right. So the first thing the Overseer does is introduce himself to the Christmas Slime. I was like, hey, we've got our eye on you. Right. You're right. You have no ties to the clock tower. Yeah. So those are other mages. So that's the Cucullin thing. Okay. Right. So the church oversees. Right, so the idea is that if you lose your servant, if you go to the church, it's neutral ground, you're not allowed to fight there. So if you're a mage, if your servant is eliminated, you sit there, no one will mess with you. The church will protect you. And the church is not allowed to kill you if you're there. And you can just sit out the war. Oh, and now he's doing something unprecedented. Right. And so he's picking a fight with Strict. Now this is bold. You're not supposed to do this. Right. Well, this guy's a rogue, so he doesn't necessarily. Right. Yeah, doesn't know the church is a key thing. Okay, so the chief's like, hey, look. I prefer to be friendly. Who left their cell phone on? It's Caster. The Caster. How the heck do you have my private number? Oh. What? Oh. Something bad. Oh. No. From the. Oh. Okay. Oh no. What in the world? Oh, it's Assassin. Okay. Yeah, Assassin's just doing her own thing, and her thing is, I'm gonna kill all the mages because they are heretics. Hey, Bob. Oh, not too much. So the church guys introducing himself as the Overseer. And Assassin is make yourself known. She's like, her target isn't the servants, her target are the mages. So she's picking a fight. Oh, okay. Now we're seeing what the others can do. Now we're fairly certain though that Assassin won't kill her, because she's not. Because she's not a mage, and she's not interested in the Grail, so she's not a heretic, going by the criteria. So by her logic, Ayaka here shouldn't be a target because she's not deliberately causing this. So, but the assassin seems to be like, oh, now it could also be the assassin's like, hey, this isn't a normal Grail War. Y'all are doing something that's a transgression. I'm gonna punish you. So the assassin is out to kill all the other mages participating, but Ayaka might be an exception. I do want to see the assassin go against Jack the Ripper though. I think that'll be a fun fight. This flat would literally just be like, oh hey, you're pretty. Oh, you're trying to take my heart just now. Good thing I dodged that. Oh wow, hey, that's a cool trick you have. Whoa, okay. So now we're seeing what his fighting force can do. Because all of the cops under him are mages who can wield noble phantasms. Yeah, so he's essentially built his own clock tower. Yeah, the usual. Right. Caster creates noble phantasms for him that he then can give to the mages under him. I'm leaving the city, yeah. Zaba, yep, and now I'm a burn out. Can you defend against that? And the answer is, yeah, I can again, because I got noble phantasms counter other noble phantasms. This is the question of the strength of the wielder. Right. Yeah, because she's not following the will of a master and just more like random direction. That's why she's an easier target. Because she's just lashing out like her original programming, rather than following a guide or following any of the game's rules even. Yeah, Zabania seems to be her key thing, whoa. But she knows that he's the main target. Yeah. Yeah, no, she does. Right. Yeah, she thought she killed Jester. Jester's still alive. Let us read my great process. Right, she hates the Holy Grail War itself. Right, she's not aware. Yeah, Jester's still alive and feeding her his energy. It's just she doesn't know it. Ah, here's Jester. Right, this is the part where she finds out she didn't kill her master after all. I can't have you die on her. Yikes. Yeah, this guy's a crazy dude. What is it with the people who's okay? Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. He is crazy strong too. Yeah, she like, this is my master. Oh. Yeah, he is very, wow, he's nuts, but he is also inhuman dead apostle. Oh no. A dead apostle. Okay, that's a vampire. Oh. It's a we have a vampire master. Yeah, she's realized that her master is now someone that even she can kill. The selling. Now the question is, will she... Servants can also choose to end themselves. The enemy of humanity, yeah. She's serving an enemy. Oh, literally sending, whoa. Okay, that's the opposite how it usually goes. Usually the assassin... Oh. Okay, time to fight a vampire. A mage vampire. Yeah, not stronger. Human history, right. This guy is not human. Right. Oh. Oh man, yes, this guy is a nasty piece of work. Right, so a noble phantasm wielded by a servant can overpower him. But a human is weak to him. Oh, right. Because, yeah, faith can overcome a vampire. So it's basically kind of like if Fate Apocrypha, right? We had Dracula as a heroic spirit. This is like if we had Dracula as one of the summoners. Yeah, so yeah, vampire is real, and we got one right here. But because he does believe in God, they're all atheists. They can't overcome a vampire because they don't believe in God. But you know who does believe in God? Oh, Holy Knight who went on a crusade. Richard is an extremely bad match for this guy. Nothing will reach me. He's... Oh, the other problem too is the guy for the church is, literally right there. Oh, there we go. Psych. You guys are powerless against me because you don't believe in God. And, like, literally the priest standing right there is like, yeah, you're gonna have, you're about to have a bad day, my guy. And have a real bad day. Because the other thing too, this other church. So part of the thing with the church too, if a mage decides to go rogue and breaks the rules of the game, the church can put a pause on things and say, hey, give this guy. So for example, the Zero caster who was Blue Blood started Rampage again, just murdering civilians because his summoner was a serial killer. So it was just like, hey, let's go kill everyone. And the church is like, no. The Holy Grail War, you're not allowed to just murder everybody. But there's limits on this. So they stopped the war and said, okay, everyone, you all get to team up and you need to stop this one guy from murdering everybody. And so they did. Everyone worked together because the church can change the rules and issue temporary ceasefires and things like that. And the other full ban. But a guy like this, a vampire, who's all like, I'm just gonna murder everyone because I'm a vampire. I'm gonna slaughter all humans. Yeah, no, the church would be like, no, you do not get to play in this. We're gonna kill you now. So, yeah, he's gonna have a bad day. Yeah, this violates the rules hardcore. Okay, that's the end of that. We'll pause this. So that's the ending theme. Very nice. Let's see, what's a good... Let's see, what's a good stop point? I like that we got to see like the power of the assassin. So now we understand what he is. So now that whole sequence where he like redoes his art and stuff, now that makes more sense. So dead apostles are vampires. And yeah, so his solution is, because he's a vampire, it's like, well, you're an assassin, you're going to rebel against me, because, vampires are like the ultimate heretics to the assassin. So, he knows that. So he's like, okay, go away. Because you're a noble phantasm, you could probably hurt me if you tried hard enough. So I'm just going to teleport you away, get you out of here. Because as long as you're not defeated, I can win this game. If I just kill all the human mages, I win. Because so as he admits, he can't face a servant one-on-one, necessarily. I mean, he could probably go toe-to-toe with a servant for a little bit, but a servant would eventually eat him. Because he's not a god tier. Gilgamesh would kill him. But the mage behind Gilgamesh is vulnerable, and he's strong against that. He's stronger than a human mage, because it's a vampire. So it's like rock, paper, scissors. Let's see. I can't believe I have to head back to work. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Pump. This guy's acting alcohol reminds me of the Sin Archblade Bishop Pride. Yes, very similar. That's cool. Yeah, exactly, Pump. Yeah, but actually, very, very good analogy there. The Archbishop of Pride. Yeah. Very, very similar vibe there. Just this guy's a vampire. He can back it up. So yeah, his solution is send her away, because otherwise, why fight two enemies? And that's why control. So, okay, so he's sensible. He's not arrogant. He understands his power, but he missed the fact that there was a church person there. He's obviously going to be weak against a church person. The question is he going to pick a fight there and maybe lose, or what? So we'll find out. We'll also see where she goes. Now, it's highly possible Jester will lose, and then something else. But that's interesting. So as Lord Elvalor said, this one is very irregular. So we have a non-human master. We have one, maybe two gods in the mix. So this is kind of crazy. This is easily the craziest Holy Grail War, because it's so non-standard. And the Ironsburns, of course, are there saying, what the hell, guys? What are you doing this ritual? This is not cool. This is not kosher. Yeah. Now, I would say Saber probably would also do well against a vampire, because obviously Saber's a knight, and they do have strong Christian faith, so that would definitely back them up. But yeah, you need faith to be a vampire. Exactly. Just being a human doesn't work. You have to have faith as well, and that weakens them as a human. That's the human counter to a vampire. You have to believe in things and channel strength beyond yourself. Not just your own strength, but strength of something higher than you, in order to really win. So I really like that. That's really cool. So I'm glad that was one of the mysteries from the titles, and what's going on with this Jester guy. They've answered it now. That's awesome. He's a vampire. Okay, vampire mage. Awesome. We've never seen this before. That's great. I love that they're expanding the world. I love that they're expanding the lore. Oh yeah. So, let me reach out to King here. Alright, so that was Fate Street Fate, episode 2. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? I thought that was really good. I think that it really helped expand a lot of lore. They're obviously holding off on a few things. The turf guy doing the usual thing, introducing himself, setting up the neutral ground rule that we've seen before. Of course, the main oddity from the last Holy Grail, Fate's Unlimited Blade Works, is Kodamine was violating, like he was pretending to work for the church, while in fact being a participant in the Grail War, which is not kosher. You're not supposed to do that. The church overseer is not supposed to also be a mage with a servant, but Kodamine did that in the last war. So that, of course, destroys the church's neutral stance. So as we saw, it is possible for the church to end up violating their own rule here at the South Kodamine. But in the one we saw, Fate Zero, they did follow the rules up to a point. Kodamine was a participant, but there was another guy running the church who was neutral and did follow the rules. This Kodamine in the Fate Unlimited Blade Works did break the rules. So here, though, looks like Cervantes is going to follow the rules and is setting up the neutral ground. It's just the police chief confronting him. It's just like, let's see. Well, you already know I love it. Yay. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Well, hope you watch it as I go through it. As I said, we got episode 3 remaining. I'm not gonna watch tonight. Let's see if King's available here for some Michael Punk goodness. Yeah. Let's see. I'm messaging him now. I can't tell if he's online or not. It's a problem. Yeah, but let me know comments below what you think of Fate Strange Fake episode 2. Yeah, I mean, this is so good. I love the way the police chief's thing is working. I love that we're seeing the limitations of it as well. And that we are clearly seeing Castor's plan, Castor Gold creating those double phantasms for him. So I'm guessing he has something like reality warping power because he's an author. He's not Shakespeare. We see Shakespeare as a caster before. So we know kind of how this whole like writer as a caster works. And that's kind of what we're getting again. I feel like, which is cool. I'm fine with that. I like the whole like author as caster as opposed to, Oracle as caster or magic user as caster. Let's see. And, but yeah. I'm looking forward to this. This is great. Oh man. January 2026, this is amazing. Caster or casters with a C. Caster. That is the name of the class. So caster is the magic user. Yeah, casters often are the weakest overall. They have the hardest time winning. Casters have to depend very heavily on the strategy of the master in order to possibly win. But they are one of the weakest classes, along with Lancer. Like Lancer and Caster are not great. Rider tends to lose as well. Saber is overwhelmingly seen as the strongest class for a reason. The Saber tends to be like the trump card. Saber, Archer, Berserker, those are like your top 3 right there. So on the meta, they tend to be the best on the meta. Let's see. But yeah, literally look forward to it. Okay, so I'm going to poke King here, come back, maybe switch over here to Michael Punk, in which case if it's a YouTube thread going, but we'll find out. But yeah, let me know comments below. Was worth the wait. Been 3 years. It's been 3 years since we were waiting for the series to start up, and I'm all for this. I love Fate. Love Fate series so much. Alright. See you all for episode 3. Coming out for those watching the VOD, they'll come out next week. Woohoo! Alright, this is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil.
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey, Dominic. How are you?
Hi, Dom. Welcome.
Hey, Dom, how's it going?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Sorry, guys. Dominic is, a friend of ours.
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hello, Dominic. Hello. How you doing?
This was made by one of the other staff members in the back, Dominic Bytes. You should check them out. You should hire them on your next session over here at Momo Maid Cafe.
Hi there. Hi, Dominic. Hi.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah.
Yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Dom! Hang on there!
Dominic Bytes, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, but it's just my programming doing its job.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
It's almost as if you're trying to impress me with your endurance.